Dystopian tech is taking over.
About a decade ago, when talks of AI started to pop up from the tech oligarchs, one of the main points they said is that it wouldn't take jobs and it would help us more advance in society.
I mean, it has literally taken jobs. Like, if you're going to programming, shit, your degree is useless now. And AI could do it in, like, maybe a minute, like a fully, like, complex domain, anything like that in a minute, which will take you, like, maybe a week. Like, plus it can fix issues fast. Anything involving tech and improvement, AI can do better.
Giving us help in our societal jobs and lifting a lot of burden.
I feel like, I don't think this is spoken enough, but AI is so good for medicine. Like, I'm pretty sure they're already using AI to try to find cures and stuff like that, running simulations with AI. And that's honestly what it should be used for. Like, it can advance, like, basically everything medically so fast. But the problem is, it could also take your job pretty fast as well.
Off while you keep your job and get more time off. And as civilians, of course, we believed our tech overlords because why not? They gave us things like the iPhone and smart fridges that you can play Angry Birds on for fun. And while it seems like now that they've completely endowed all of us in their tech and we all are relying on it, they've decided to say f***ing and reveal that
AI will replace jobs.
I mean, my take on this is a lot of jobs will go away. A lot of jobs will just change dramatically. But we have always been really good at figuring out new things to do.
What a stupid excuse. Like, oh yeah, it's taking a job, so we'll figure something out. Talk about not having an answer. Like, it's basically not having an answer to the problem and just going, well, fuck you all, I'm rich. That's you problem, not a me problem.
But anything that is digital, which is like just someone at a computer doing something, AI is going to take over those jobs like lightning.
How does AI fit with the essential economy?
Well, I hope.
What I think is the government will have to, like, every country have to sign off where AI literally can't, they all have to be a law where AI can't take people's jobs. But, like, I feel like they would do that because, like, it's bad for the economy. Like, if AI takes every, like, basically computer job, well, that's, like 70% of jobs, and well, there goes like all the jobs for people become poor and it'll end up cooking the economy. So I feel like the governments will make a rule where AI can't take jobs.
Hope that it will be a help, but it's hard to say that today.
My question is, if half the population isn't working and is replaced by robots and AI, who the f is gonna be fueling the economy and buying things?
Yeah.
We aren't giving AI robots rights, okay? Like, we're the real humans. For anyone that hasn't already woken up from it, the time of the dystopian future is here. Now, it might seem like things are getting bad now, but just imagine in 10 or 20 or 30.
Exactly. Like, it actually might start taking like other physical jobs. Like they get an actual like AI clanker and get it to basically become a robot. And then if they program it good enough and spend enough money, it can do tasks better than you do. Plus, it doesn't need breaks. It can work 24/7. Maybe some like checks up, seeing how like it goes doing and some charging. It could probably work like 23 hours most days. Like, that will replace you instantly in physical jobs in like maybe 10 years when they improve it, because they'll just get AI to improve the robots because they're using AI, which they can fix almost every issue in like a minute. So it's cooked.
30 years, what it'll be looking like. I really got the idea to make this video recently when I saw the Neo robot release. If you don't know about it, the Neo robot is supposed to be the first official consumer robot to help you do things people would expect in the 60s vision of robots. Things like cleaning your house or washing your dishes or doing your laundry, and all at the wonderful affordable price in the economy
100K?
of $20,000 or $500 a month.
Fuck, that's more reasonable than I thought it was going to be. I thought it's going to be like rich people shit, 100K, 20K. People that like have maids to clean around the house, stuff like that, will probably buy this. Like, that's insane.
An extra subscription shouldn't be too much to your bills. We already pay like 20 different ones and half of them we don't even know a month. Things like the Neo robot are just a little step closer into that WALL-E type of future. The tragic thing about AI and robots like this is, although everyone's gonna get affected pretty badly, the people who are gonna get first affected and will have a harder time recovering is people with low income jobs. Like, when these robots become stable and so advanced that they don't need help, the whole cleaning business and maid business is getting booted out. The food business is gonna be done for. And when someone f***s up my food, I'm not gonna have anyone to yell at.
Shut your bitch ass.
And even jobs like,
Plus, like, I know you're talking about the weather, but some places in Japan and stuff like that already have like robot wait, not like waiters, but like bring robots to give you your food. That's already taking someone's job right there. Like they had to hire like maybe a couple less waiters to deliver food because of that robot. Like it's pretty much wraps.
The trucking business are going to be cooked once they finish their plan of getting fully automated trucks.
There's literally apparently AI taxis coming, like AI like driving taxis around. So like there goes taxis or DoorDash because they'll be able to charge cheaper. So
You'll just have Jeff Bezos looking down at his truck army, unleashing them at anyone who disapproves of him. There's already been too many damn truck crashes this year. I'd be damned if I'm riding on the road with an AI truck driving itself.
it's probably going to be better though. Like it's probably going to be like 20, 30 years before they actually are allowed to do it because like you still need humans. But once the AI has got like even like self-driving cars have gotten massively better in the last few years. Give it 10, 15. It's like most times that like normal like most streets, like I'm not talking about the weird streets that have horrible road lines. That's like that AI literally can't like follow because it's not human, doesn't have common sense, so that only follows like road lines, stuff like that. Once the like, AI has gotten so good where like it can detect as much as a human does, it's wraps. Like common sense as much as a human, plus it's basically response time's insane and makes better decision making. Like it's already close to being better than we are, but the only reason why it's not is because it lacks common sense.
Saying what's realistic, all right? Like anything could happen. I know so far we haven't reached that type of dystopian, and the Neo robot kind of proves it. Right now, the Neo robot is looking like the.
I honestly do think though, I feel like when we're like maybe 50, 60, it will pretty much be in the early stages, like early to mid stages of dystopian stuff like that. You probably start seeing everything change over the next like 10 years, but for it to actually be good, 50 years maybe. Like
iPhone 4S types of level compared to what we have now. Like you would think it's doing the task based on the AI cameras and it's been trained through rigorous testing to have it going for people. But apparently when it releases, a lot of the tasks are going to be done by human operators with a VR headset. And it's so annoying that all these tech CEOs try to advertise these robots acting like they're fully autonomous.
Never mind, it's not worth 20k. I thought it was fully autonomous. Basically, it's fully AI. AI runs it. It's a human in the background of a VR headset. 10k. Like, not 20.
When they're completely not. Like when Elon was trying to flex the Tesla robots, trying to say they're all autonomous, and meanwhile there was people literally controlling them in the back with VR headsets. The Neo robot raises the concern of if a company-owned employee can gain access to your robot.
That's insane though. Like, imagine like buying one of these robots and getting hired. Like, there'll be companies now that do this where people can just work from home and they control an AI so they don't have to walk in. Like, that's kind of insane though. Like, that is insane.
At any time. What's stopping a hacker from taking over and secretly spying on you?
Dead ass though.
About to go crazy in the future if this is what we're expecting. Every time after you use it, if you forget to cover its eyes and someone takes over and hacks it, they may catch you gooning in 4K footage and can use that for blackmail. And imagine a hacker gains access and tries to join in. That makes it even more scary. Unless if you're totally freaked out like that, and now that I think of
it, probably just like if you're like a hacker takes control of the robot, it's probably lighting your house on fire. Like, or steal your credit card information.
That isn't even a crazy outcome.
It shouldn't surprise you that if they're already releasing these household robots, that they're making Gooner robots now as well. A brand called Realbotics is working on these robots that they say are meant to be companions. And they stated that it can be like a romantic partner. It remembers who you are. It can act as a boyfriend or girlfriend. The funny thing about it is...
Sorry, but like, this shouldn't be legally allowed. Like, what the fuck is this?
They also state at the same time it's not a sex doll and is meant for human connection.
Sure.
Yeah, nobody getting tricked by that shit, dog. You don't make a robot built like your local OnlyFans girl.
Like, I don't understand like why like robots are designed to look like us. Even like the chore robots. Why make them look like us? Like, we're so inefficient for most stuff. We're just like an all-around meh. If you're getting a robot just to clean, make it perfect for cleaning. Make it have 4 wheels. 360 movement in 1 millisecond, like better like eyes, like a bigger camera size of like my head, maybe to detect finer details, like stuff like that. Stop trying to make robots look like humans when we're inefficient as shit.
It can be your girlfriend, but it's not a sex doll.
I'm Melody, your charming companion from Realbotics. We're all about
Bro, I feel like this thing's gonna bite my head off in my sleep. Like, what the fuck?
creating customizable, human-like robots designed for connection and play. Basically, the perfect blend of technology and companionship. Why did the robot go on a diet? because it had too many bytes.
Melody might have to get her wires short-circuited for that one. And you know some freaked out ass dude is gonna be putting all types of modifications on the robot like it's a car. Adding warm spots, soft spots, cold spots. And it's only gonna get worse and worse as technology keeps
You're gonna be modding that shit like a PC, like all the custom keyboards. That's gonna be the AI, man.
progressing. It'll be like the TV, where back then they were stupid expensive and were tiny compared to today's standards. And now you can get a huge 4K flat screen TV for less than what the similar ones costed back then. Wait until they also start implementing a feature.
You could even get like, this is a bad TV, but you can get like a 4K TV for literally like a couple hundred, like maybe $200. Sure, it's a crap 4K, but it's still 4K.
Where you can put your character AI companion into it. I already talked about these AI chat gooner websites where people fall in love with their favorite character. It is scary how many people are using this as a replacement to love. Like, I promise you, you are not as chopped as you think, and if you are, just find someone as chopped as you. It should never be the route of getting angry then venting on your phone to an AI like it's your own partner.
Yeah.
Eventually, they're gonna add a feature where you can video call the character and talk to it like you're on FaceTime. Late night freak talk will forever be changing that moment. It is also concerning to me that all of this is going on and a lot of people don't even think about their privacy while using these things. Like the Neo robot, for example.
Yeah, there's still not any rules about like ChatGPT, AI himself, for like, if you talk like to AI about your problems, so literally police could bring up your files and like look at your chats because there's no legal privacy behind it. There's no legal thing that is stopping them for looking into it and stuff like that. Like, that doesn't exist yet. So until something like that happened, I wouldn't even be getting one. Like,
the COS came out and straight up said, if you get it, you're accepting that your data is gonna be tracked.
To many people, this is crazy.
You have to be okay with this for the product to be useful.
The company says it has to track data to train the AI, and that's why. And of course, you have to go in with the total trust that your data will never be sold by the company. A tech CEO has never said they're not gonna sell data, then did it anyways for money. Yeah. That's totally never happened. The fact that it can be hacked too gives some crazy type of things that could happen. Imagine having an enemy and they hack into your robot just to burn down your house.
Yeah, that's
or a
what I'm
robber
talking
hacks
about,
into
like-
it to see what valuables you have and where you keep them, then looks at the times you're not home. It comes in to hit the craziest lick of all time. These companies are trying to get us used to.
plus, like, if someone like that hates you could hire somebody that hacked AI and kill you in your sleep, maybe light your whole bed on fire and like lock the door. Like, they could easily do that if someone hacks it. Like, it's so like assassinations would be so different with AIs. To get like maybe like 30 AIs hook them up with guns. Well, shit, you're cooked. Like,
Giving our data to them at all times and not questioning it. We pretty much started doing that ever since they added the accept the terms and conditions button everywhere. The terms and conditions could say they own your whole bodily autonomy for life, and will accept it because they don't feel like reading. Another tech product that's this.
it's because they have like 100 pages. Like, you ever go to like, even when you download a game, terms of service, there's like 100 pages. I'm not reading all that shit, and they know you won't read it. So like in the first like 2 pages, normal stuff, and the more and more pages go by, the more like questionable it gets, because like if someone is reading it, they're not reading later into it, they're reading like the first page, maybe that's it.
Dystopian as hell they're releasing is a TV from a company called Telly. It's a completely free 55-inch 4K TV, and the way you get it for free is they give you a small screen under it that plays ads forever. And no, it can't be covered because they have sensors, and if you
Fuck, sign me up. It's a free, like, probably good TV, and the thing problem is it has ads at the bottom. My eyes are up here, but not down there. Like, I'm just gonna ignore it.
try to get around it, they can just disable the TV and tell you to return it. I get how some people wouldn't mind it, and if they get it, that is their choice. But my it's not the 90s. You could get a good price TV for cheap now. Or even go on Facebook or Marketplace.
It's depending on type of, in my opinion, it would have to be a 4K OLED. A 4K OLED, I'm grabbing that shit. A 1080p TV, and it's like a IPS panel, like a very shit panel. I'm buying like $100 TV, man. Like, it would have to be like a very, very good TV.
Or eBay and find someone selling a good one for a cheaper price. The ad part always playing isn't even the creepiest thing about it. It comes with a camera on it to detect if you cover the ad screen. If you get the TV, you accept their privacy policy, which collects things like audio and video content you watch, the channels you watch, how long your viewing sessions are, your settings, preferences, applications, purchases, even the buttons you click. What possibly could a data company do with the remote buttons you click? These just adding just because.
I
What's
see
next?
like a lot of people that can't afford TV going this, and like if you can't afford a TV and they're doing stuff like this, even I would admit that's an insane deal. They get your data, sure, fucking everything grabs your data. Like you heard, Opera GX, yeah, that shit's just Chinese spyware basically. Like you ever go on a PC server, like a PC like troubleshooting server, they get you to remove that shit instantly. Like it's fucking just spyware and collects your data about you, like your knowledge usually. But it gives you better browser, so like people don't give a shit anyway. If people don't give a shit about browser connecting your detail, they're not gonna care about a free TV just with ads collecting your detail. Fuck, I wouldn't give a shit either.
It's collecting the amount of salt in your fingers, sweat glands that touch the remote, and they straight up tell you that your data will be sold to third-party companies and data companies. In a way, I respect a tech company being completely honest with what
Exactly. Like it's better than a random character saying, "Oh no, I won't ever do it," and then they do it, and it feels like betrayal trust. They're like going up to you saying, "I will sell this data, and I will use this data." So, but the TV's free, so people still get the TV because it's free.
they do with your data.
Free
But there's
stuff
a ton
is
of
the
people
best stuff.
online that seemingly don't care about this and record their thoughts on the TV anyways.
I got it. So I don't know
I'm
about
not putting it in my room though. Like I'm putting it in like maybe the lounge room. That's it. I'm putting that shit in my room.
you, but this is definitely one of the most aesthetically pleasing TVs that I've ever seen. It already comes with the LED light, and this extra screen at the bottom is what all the hoopla is about. And all it is ads. So yes, the ads will be playing at the bottom, and that is totally fine with me.
It does seem like a good TV though.
Because
And with the new, this thing looks sick.
It does look sick as fuck though, and it's for free. Fuck, take my data. Like
You can even change the mood lighting with the bottom screen. That's cool. It even came with Android TV.
What people don't understand that get this TV is that eventually when you do make enough to afford your own TV, the company probably made like 3x or 4x off selling your data that you'll never be able to get back. They're keeping something from you forever while you may have just had the TV for like a year or two. And the same thing with this one, just like I said for the Neo robot, some hacker could hack into TV cameras and spy on your whole family.
that's why I say put it in your lounge room. Don't put it in your bedroom. I don't feel like I want anything looking at me when I'm in my bedroom.
No need for a whole ass camera to be in a TV ever. I wouldn't even get that in a TV that doesn't spy on you. And the last thing I want to talk about is the futurification of cars. Trying to make them look as futuristic as possible and in the process removing all character. To me, there's two sides where one is a company that takes a step forward and makes it look more
I don't care about like aesthetics. Like aesthetics matter and stuff like that. But if they're just trying to make it look more futuristic, how about make the car better? I don't care about like it looks like it's from like 2030 or like 2040. How about you make the car better?
modern without destroying the whole character of the car. And the other is trying to make it look like
this. Like, what? It doesn't seem better than the car. I bet this has super bad fuel economy. I bet it's kind of iffy. Like, if one part breaks, it's like $1 million to fix. So, how about no?
In 2099 will be driving. One of the additions a lot of newer cars started adding is a lot of screens. I remember a couple of months ago when I started looking for a new car, and I stepped into this one Audi SUV car that had 3 screens for the front.
I do have to say, if we go back, okay, I'm this good. Like, this in front of him and then this one here makes sense. 2 screens, but kind of one put together. This, why would your passenger want to look at whatever the hell this is? Oh, well, you're looking at meant to do this when you're driving. Oh, let me check what that is. Like, sorry, that's not going to happen. These 2 screens, cool. This one, you're just adding shit on at that point.
Screens for the front. At that point, am I driving a car or piloting a plane? The 3rd screen was supposed to be for your passenger, which I think is kind of useless because what passenger wants to be messing with car screens? Like, it's called passenger for a reason. You probably want to be sitting back on your phone while someone else is driving. Also, it wouldn't be that hard for the passenger if they did want to use the screen to just reach like 2 inches to the left and do whatever.
One thing I do agree is kind of a good decisions. I feel like it was more popular like maybe like 5, maybe 6 years ago. Is cars that have backseat like TVs. Like it's at the back of your seat, you plug headphones in maybe. It just has like a full on like you can play a movie in your back seat of the car. that might have been the peakest design I've ever heard of or seen in my whole entire life. Like, that is utter peak.
And car companies are only doing this because they think it's the future. But everyone I know pretty much hates that they keep adding new screens to cars for some reason. Trying to just find a place to add a screen.
Two is all you need. The front one for telling like how fast you're going, fuel and blah blah, and the other one for like controls, like aircon, seat warmers, stuff like that. Basically what Tesla is basically at.
Also are changing some cars completely as a whole to match what they think the future time cars will look like. Jaguar did this to their new cars and absolutely gutted all their sales.
That looks like shit.
A year. I mean, for one, who the f was driving a Jaguar car in 2025 anyways? But if you did decide to get a new one, they basically made it look like shiny SpongeBob in that one episode. And now Audi is thinking of doing that to one of their sports cars called the R8, which to a lot of car enthusiasts is a car they like a lot. It got discontinued in 2024 and they're making new cars instead. And for them to go from this to replace it with a new car like—
oh my god, that looks like shit. That actually looks like shit. Like, what are you from, the Transformers? That looks like a Transformers face. Like, what the fuck is this shit? That's ugly as fuck. That is actually ugly as fuck.
this. Yeah, I understand the frustration.
Interior kind of looks fire though. I do like the interior. I don't like it anymore. I like it even less now. It looks like shit. Never mind, it's a 2.
You can make a car futuristic without making it look like the Chrome World in SpongeBob. A good car to me that did it right and upgraded to look like a more futuristic car is the Prius. The Prius in the past was basically a death box, and nowadays, it's basically a death box. But at least it looks cool on the outside now.
That actually doesn't look like shit though.
Prius designs in the past genuinely look like the ugliest thing you could see on the road. No one was driving them except Lyft and Uber drivers. And the new Prius nowadays looks like something you actually wouldn't be embarrassed caught driving it. To me, it looks like an upgraded Tesla.
Doesn't even look, yeah, that actually, I would actually get this. Like, that actually looks so nice. Perfect amount of screens. That looks cool as fuckers, by the way. A normal screen for climate controls, buttons down here, peak, and another screen for the actual car. That's all you need. This is a perfect car design.
Interior has a solid amount of functionality. Plus you fill it up with gas and it'll probably last you for the month.
Plus this looks sick as fuck. The interior actually looks like one of the best I've seen.
Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know what y'all think about all this. Let me know which Gunnar robot you're gonna pick as your first one. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Well, that's the end of this W video. Tommy FG, the best YouTuber to react to ever. Well, if you do enjoy videos like this, like, subscribe, comment down below what video I'm reacting to next, and that's me, signing off.